Hello and welcome to all my beautiful, vibrant souls who are Leo suns or have significant Leo placements to your September 2023 prediction reading. I'm realizing I have a candle lit and I'm realizing it's casting little shadows on my glasses. But yeah, welcome. I'm really excited. We're going to get into what September 2023 holds for you. A little caveat that I want to mention at the start of this reading is that Mercury is currently retrograde in Virgo. And it will be retrograde for half the month, followed by a brief shadow period. So because of that, I will be pulling an oracle card for the overarching energy theme of your month ahead. And then I will be pulling tarot about how this theme might be playing out just kind of in your life in general, in your love life, and then retrograde specific. So yeah, keep that in mind. With that, let's dive in. I hope you guys had a wonderful Leo season. I want to look at this card but not take it. Karmic completion. Oof, it's a big one. Okay, so whatever comes out, first and foremost, I do feel like this is related to retrograde. You guys have wrapped up a karmic cycle. This feels like a pretty big one, pretty hefty one. For some of you, it's very heavy. For some of you, this has been going on for 10 years. But you need to know that there is the sense where you have wrapped up this cycle and this is playing out in your month ahead. Environment. Okay, 44, a power number here. This card always makes me think of what, your home, your workspace, the things that, excuse me, the things that are kind of like a part of your day to day. And because we have Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and Virgo rules usually the 6th house, this is a house that deals with a healthy mind, body, spirit connection, but having grounded balance and a healthy moderation in all areas of life. So to a certain extent, it also deals with, the habits that you have on a regular basis, the environment that you live in, the environment you work in, and how that contributes or detracts overall from your holistic health. So for a lot of you, you have just recently wrapped up a cycle when it comes to those areas. And you are going to be seeing part of whatever comes out, you're going to be seeing those themes kind of play out, maybe come around one more time. And coming around doesn't mean like you're always faced with a test or like, there's big, scary boogeyman communication. Sometimes it just means that something comes back around and you get the opportunity to really reflect on how far you've come and really get to see like, wow, I was put in this situation, 6 months, a year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and I would never have made that decision. I'm really proud of myself. And I feel like you guys need to know that just because with karmic completion, that's always like a really heavy energy. So there's a sense here where that cycle has wrapped up and you're getting some type of closure on that this month, whether it's literally closing out or you're just getting to see how far you've come and have a sense of growth, right? Have a sense of finally moving on. And for some of you, there's going to be an impact to your environment. Sorry, I was like an environmental impact study. Yeah, beneath that spiritual partnership, this is likely a very significant karmic partnership that taught you quite a lot about what you need to have a healthy environment, right, within yourself and your external circumstances. I almost said external stimuli. So this could have to do with what you consume, what you engage with, even just the energy that you consume. You guys have been learning that a lot. And with the color green showing up twice, this is of the heart chakra. And this is really all about getting in alignment with what is true to you in the heart and soul, what you need emotionally to be balanced, to feel good, to feel at peace in your life. A lot of you have been doing a lot of heavy work on that. I'm probably mispronouncing this, working with Pranite might be helpful. It's getting my attention. But let's see what your actual card is. Domestic harmony. I don't usually read oracle cards reversed. I'm going to flip it, but I want to honor the fact that it was initially reversed. We also have a 10. I'm not going to tell you guys what, but okay. There's a sense here where something that has been thrown off, likely having to do with your living environment, or again, your kind of like day-to-day routines, how you live your life, this is finally getting addressed. Feels like make or break energy. So this is finally getting addressed where something that has, we have green and blue, and as you saw from this card, there are cards where the Merkaba is the same color as the background and ones where they're different. So when they're the same, I take that to mean that your internal frequency is in resonant harmony with your external reality, meaning that your external world reflects your internal frequency. When they're different, I tend to take this like, there's an alignment process that's happening. Because we have green and blue here, I feel like the internal process, because for me the Merkaba is the energy, so it's always the internal process you've been dealing with, you've been engaging in, is been a lot of heart healing, been a lot of heart awakening and expansion and understanding what you need, right? The heart chakra is the air chakra, so it seemed interesting to me that we have something about how we feel, how we love, but it's also how we understand things, right? The air element really dealing with our thoughts, right, with the mind. And there's a sense here where you guys have been really doing a lot of work, and I feel like coming to terms with a lot of things, like coming into contact with different ideas and people, and adopting 555 on the timer when I said that, adopting new perspectives on what it is that you need to be happy and to feel, I'm hearing functional. There may be something where you were putting up with circumstances in your home or in your everyday environment where sorry, I have a little bit of an itch on my foot. I got a bunch of bug bites. It was worth it. I was watching the meteor shower a few weeks ago, where you may have put up with things that made you very, very unhappy and been like, it's fine. And I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of work about understanding how your happiness impacts other areas of your life and vice versa, right? So this could be getting in touch with your maladaptive coping mechanisms. This could be understanding the importance of, excuse me, your environment, right? Like how you decorate your space. This could be about understanding the energy impacts of others, right? Who you live with or who you spend the majority of your time with, and how that impacts your energy. So there's something here with this card coming out where this is coming to a head. Something that wasn't in alignment is now coming up for review. And this could be everything from, who you live with to, like I said, how your home is run. There could be a big change in the home. If there's a change in the home, I do have to say, because it's harmony and it did initially come out reversed, this might be something that seems like it throws you into chaos. It throws you out of harmony, but it's actually moving you into alignment because there's something that's just not working anymore. So I want to see how this theme is playing out in your life. We have Judgment reversed. Okay. Two of Swords. Okay. Okay. And the Eight of Swords. Woof. Okay. I want to look at this card but not take it. Four of Cups reversed. Okay. And the 10 of Cups is at the bottom. So it's really interesting because initially, we have two cards about making a choice. And Judgment is reversed. This is like a big turning point, a big decision with the potential for long-term impacts, from the results. And so this came out, and then we have the Two of Swords, right? This is an impasse, unable to make a decision. You don't have enough information, or you feel like you don't. You can't really tell what's the best course of action. You feel stuck, right? I heard a reader forever ago call this playing dead, and I thought that was such a funny interpretation for this card. Gosh, I wish I could remember her name. She was so talented. But yeah, I just thought that was so funny. I was like, if you know, put it in the comments. So immediately as soon as these came out, I was getting this sense of like, okay, there's a big decision that needs to be made. And I was like, is this, not having enough information or resisting making the decision, not trusting your wisdom? And for a lot of you, there was a self-limiting belief, right? So it may be that I'm kind of picking up more. There's something where you're struggling to trust your judgment, trust your wisdom. I'm hearing that something may have gotten by you, where it's like a solution may have kind of gotten by you, an option that you didn't take seriously. There's something where it's like you felt really, really stuck. And some of you may have been in this place where with Judgment in reverse, it's like, I've got many tangles. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot. It's like, I know I need a big shakeup. I know I need a big change with Judgment here, or a big change has begun, but it's like, I don't know how to move forward further. So what this month is really going to be bringing in is this clarity and this understanding to get you out of the stalemate. Some of you may have started a transformation process and then gotten stuck, gotten halted. What is this? What is this Two of Swords? Because I'm nosy. 10 of Swords. Okay. Some of you, there's a lot of air energy here. There's a lot going on in the mind. And Five of Pentacles reversed. A lot of you, this process started, and then I feel like it's not even like you paused it. It feels like a pause was taken. A pause was made in order to deal with some very significant pain, feelings of betrayal. There could have been fears of betrayal, fears of an ending. We've had the number 10 showing up many times so far. Fears of betrayal, fears of an ending, fears of, if I make this change or this movement forward, I'm going to end up, am I going to end up hurting somebody else? There's a sense here of being concerned about this Ten of Swords energy or needing to process it. And with the Five of Pentacles reversed, I feel like it's working through this pain that has led to a lack mentality, because I think that's what's been holding you back from making changes you need to make. Yep, the Devil reversed. A lot of you have been doing deep karmic work around, what is this deep karmic work around more specifically for many? Three of Swords, around healing just from old karmic cycles. There's a lot of pain, a lot of betrayal here, a lot of wounding. I feel like a lot of you, this process was halted, again, not because you necessarily put the brakes on. And in fact, with that Two of Swords, you may have kind of been like, I want to move forward. What's happening? Four of Cups reversed when I cut the deck. It's because there needed to be this heart expansion and awakening. That's really what was going on. It couldn't move forward because there was a lot of again, a lot of very, very deep wounds and pain here. But because we have all this air, these were wounds and painful experiences that limited your beliefs and your perception. So I think a lot of you, this month, you're having big breakthroughs. And it might be tough because these are not easy energies, but it is meant to help you be able to finally move forward, help the energy to move forward. For these, strength, and then the Moon reversed. A lot of you are going to have a lot of this super moon, the blue super moon might really bring a lot out of you. Especially anything with a relationship to a mother with the moon here. But a lot of, I'm feeling like emotions will be spilled. A lot of like your emotional purging is going to come out. So I feel like with this strength energy, there's this vibe here of take heart. This might be a little bit of an up and down month, but this is meant to help you release a lot that has kept you very, very stuck. So I do kind of see that happening. If there are delays, if there are things getting turned upside down, if there are things coming out where you're like, why is this bothering me? This was 10 years ago, or like, why is this upsetting me? Like, I don't understand. It's because it's finally time for you to move forward. You've completed, like with that karmic completion card, you've completed a very important cycle, and it's time for you to be able to get to a place in your life, where your day-to-day life reflects the growth you've achieved. And it requires that we let go of these limiting beliefs about your worth, about what you're allowed to have, about what is meant for you, in order to welcome that energy. And you're partway through the process, and I feel a lot of you have gotten stuck in limbo for quite a long time. So, I want to see what you guys can expect for your love life for the month ahead. I'm a little sniffly. Queen of Cups, it's beautiful. I feel like as you go through this process, if you are, with somebody or you're dating, if you're having like difficult moments, your partner or, somebody that you're dating is going to be understanding, is going to want to support you. But let's just see. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, going to want to meet your needs. The Magician, that's so beautiful. Absolutely. And then the Knight of Pentacles reversed at the bottom. I feel like, so for those of you who are, like I said, partnered, or there's somebody special in your life, or even if there's something where you guys aren't together, but you're building toward it, like it's giving me the energy of like a crush, or like, a friend that you're both into each other, but you haven't really kind of like talked about it. I feel like somebody's going to be noticing, because I feel like you're very warm toward others, very emotionally effusive. With the Knight of Pentacles reversed, if you're kind of like pulling back and you're not as invested as you normally would. Normally, I feel like you're a giver, and this is something where you have no problem giving this nurturing, warm, loving energy to other people. And so if you have somebody special in your life, I feel like they'll be noticing that you might not be as present as you normally would be, or that you're struggling a little bit more. And this is going to be something who rushes in to want to help you out, to want to make things right for you, right? Even if they're not the ones who hurt you, this is going to be somebody who wants to make things right. This is going to be somebody who just does the right thing at the right time. Somebody who, with the Ouroboros here, makes you feel better, eases stress and fear and pain around cycles beginning and ending. This is somebody who's really going to be showing up for you in a beautiful way. Now, for those of you where, you know, you don't have any one particular person in mind, or you're single right now, I'm kind of getting the sense that you can have somebody in your life who really, really steps up. And this is because this feels like somebody you know. For some of you, this will just be your friends coming through. I know this is the love portion, but this will just be your friends coming through to show you so much love, and really going out of their way, you know, with the Magician, to do something special to make you feel as loved as you make them feel. But for some of you who are single, you know, you have a friend who I feel like has been interested in you for a while. But again, they see that you show up as the Queen of Cups, regardless of gender identity or expression, that you're loving, that you're kind, that you're thoughtful, that you're warm. And so I'm also getting the sense too, where they might feel like emotionally, because this is a very mature person, that you usually, like, you don't really need support. You don't really need a lot of help. And there's a sense here of, like, if you're having a difficult month, this could be this person being like, oh, like, I'm needed. Like, there's kind of that vibe here of like, oh, I can do something. Like, you know, because usually in the traditional Queen of Cups, we kind of see this here. She's looking directly at the cup, indicating that she's very focused on her own emotions and maintaining emotional harmony and balance within herself. So this is kind of giving me this energy of somebody who's close with you might notice if you're having a little bit of a tough time, or just like things are all, you know, there's some ups and downs in your life. And this is kind of like, they do want to be there to support you and meet your needs regardless. But this is also kind of something where they're like, oh, I could do something. I could help. Okay. And this is somebody who might just kind of like do a lot of little things for you, pick up your favorite, you know, comfort food. For some of you, if you've recently gone through a breakup, they're like, you know, this is somebody who's like, oh, I'll bring over, you know, especially if you lived with this person and you're moving out. This is like somebody who wants to help. This is somebody who, I just feel like somebody's going to want to rush to give you some extra love when you're having a tough time as you're kind of processing. If there is somebody that you are connected to where you haven't been seeing eye to eye about your needs in a relationship, I think you guys are gonna have some really good talks. This release of old emotions, old fears, old blockages, this clarity is going to allow for this beautiful equity to come in, right? You're meeting each other's needs in a very tangible way. There's a healthy negotiation, and it's beautiful because it's very empowered communication. But it's also very heartfelt, right? It's not just somebody saying whatever to get their way or saying pretty words and not backing it up. It comes from the heart, right? And this is somebody who wants to work with you in order to create a loving, stable relationship. For some of you, you're going to be having a situation play out in your home, and this is going to be something that allows a partner the opportunity to talk about moving in. For some of you, maybe like, you know, you'll have flooding in your home, or asbestos, so somebody's got like some type of toxin in their home and they have to move, or something where like there could be a dispute with your neighbors. It's like something that seems bad, and there's a sense here where this might, for some of you who are at that point in your relationship, this might be the exact opportunity that a partner needs in order to make this offer to you. Like, ooh, okay, I wanted to ask them to move in with me, but like, this is a great time. Okay, perfect. Like, this is somebody sees an opportunity to create the harmony and the balance they want with you, while also showing you love. So I actually quite like that. That's really lovely. Now I want to see what retrograde specific, okay, I'll take it. What retrograde specific themes are going to be coming up for you. Yeah, geez, that card. I'm going to honor the fact that it turned itself. So this is a sideways card, meaning the energy is in flux for me. Was at the top? Temperance reversed. Something that needs healing. 10 of Cups. Okay. This could be with a partner. This could be with a family member. But this is a situation that has stood in the way of your happiness, or like a feeling of a happy home, a happy family, and it needs to be addressed, right? There's a lot here about home and family coming up. Knight of Wands. Okay. Ace of Swords. And then the card that flipped itself was the Three of Pentacles, and it's on its side. Woof. Okay. For some of you, somebody is coming back in this retrograde. Some of you might be getting clarity about what it is you truly want, what is for you and what is not, specifically when it comes to partnerships and working with others. For me, the Three of Pentacles, you know, we have like Three of Cups is like a spiritual partnership, as is the Three of Pentacles. But a big difference for me is the Three of Cups is when you're like kindred spirits. You just vibe, you just get along, you enjoy the moment with them. And I'm not saying that can't be the case with the Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles has an air of longevity because it often reflects that you're on the same page, you have similar goals, similar values, you know, you're compatible, right? There's a lot. It's not just about enjoying the moment. There's a lot you can build together long term. So for some of you, you're getting clarity about what direction you want to move forward in your life, and what kind of people you want to build with, and who is for you and who is not. For others of you, though, retrograde is bringing somebody back. Somebody who wants to talk to you. And I think tarot placement's really interesting, or excuse me, really significant for me. So we had these two, I know you can't see it, and then these two. This Knight is looking at the Magician. They're both facing the Queen of Cups, right? For some of you, those are related. There's somebody from your past. This person from your past is coming back and wants to build with you. For some of you, you're having one relationship fall apart, and somebody from your past sees an opportunity. They're like, oh, they're single. And it's like, going for it. Absolutely going for it. For some of you, this is somebody from your past. This is somebody from your past who effed up. This is somebody from your past who didn't take it seriously. Somebody from your past who may have rejected the partnership or just not done their share. You may have split up because you just kind of felt like you had different values. This person may have shown up as a Knight of Wands before and been very inconsistent and non-committal. This is somebody who I feel has had a change of heart. You offered something to them and they declined, they did not return it, and they want to come talk to you. What is this? I want to know more about this whole situation. Woof, yeah, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords. You cut this person out. Ooh, getting spicy. I know we're getting a little long in this, but I don't care. Yeah, you cut this person out because honestly, they gave you too much bullshit. They gave you a headache. I'm getting a headache right here. It's my left side, my left side, right above my eyebrow. So that might be exactly where this person gives you a headache, where you're like, like I kind of get that feeling. This person gave you way too much crap, way too much of the runaround. You had to really fight tooth and nail just to get anything out of them. And I feel like eventually, like you guys were like, nope, I don't want to do this. I don't want to spend my time chasing after you or like trying to build something with somebody who doesn't want to put in the work and the effort. I'm all done. And that worked. That got this person's attention. The Lovers. Gemini energy showing up. This person, I feel like this is somebody that there's a beautiful flame with. And it could have gone in many directions, but it feels like it ended up fizzling out quicker than it seemed like it was supposed to. This person still carries a torch for you. And I feel honestly, you guys cutting them out, because like the Queen of Swords versus the Knight of Wands is interesting. The Knight of Wands needs the Queen of Swords sometimes because that's what helps him grow and evolve, right? To a certain extent. That's a separate rant for a separate time. I gotta know more here. The Empress reversed. Yes, this person did not respect you, did not appropriately value you before. Seven of Wands. They may have really fought this and resisted this connection. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody that you invested with who then bailed out. This is somebody who I feel like fought you every step of the way. You may have had more experience in relationships or just been more mature than them, because we've had, Queen energy and then the Empress showed up. But this is somebody who did not see you, for your full splendor and glory, did not see you and did not see your worth fully. And so they kind of gave you a hard time. They kind of fought you every step of the way, and you really had to like go 20 rounds with them. And I feel like eventually you're just like, you know what, this is not fucking worth it. It's kind of the vibe here. And I feel like you called their bluff and you cut short. I think they thought they may have been playing games with you before. Excuse my burp. And they were kind of like thinking they were gonna, that you were gonna wait forever, thinking that they could, negotiate and argue something to be more on their terms. They were trying to like lowball you essentially in a relationship. Like you don't know you're the Empress, and maybe you forgot for a little bit. It happens to all of us. But you haven't forgotten anymore. And as a result, this person wants to come in. They want to talk to you with the Ace of Swords. What do they want to talk to you about? I'm sorry, this is running long, but okay. They want to apologize. Why is he reversed, though? Seven of Swords. Okay, here it is. Cheeky motherfucker. This person wants to apologize, but they may want to apologize for being deceptive. They miss you with the Ten of Cups. They think that their time with you is one of the happier times in their lives, honestly. But this person might not fully apologize. Just beware. Everybody's going to play out differently here. This person might want to rush in to like help you with something and kind of like try to use that as their way to get back in your life and not fully apologize. For some of you, this person wants to apologize for being immature in the past. Especially if there was deceit here. We have a lot of sevens showing up, so that might be an important number. If there was deceit here, they want to apologize. What are these other two cards? Yeah, the Three of Wands reversed, and then the World. Interesting, we had so many sevens and so many threes, so those numbers might be significant. As could March and July. Those might be significant times. This person, I feel like this person didn't really know what they wanted, or they kind of had a vague idea of what they wanted, and they may have chased that and tried to kind of like keep you sort of in limbo, string you along, try to get this, like, sweeten the deal for themselves. And there's a sense here where either something has fallen apart for them, or they got it and it just really wasn't, like turned to ash in their mouth kind of an energy, really wasn't the satisfaction that they wanted, and they want to end this cycle. I do want to know what their actual energy is, though, like where are they really vibing when they show up. Two of Wands reversed. I'm not totally convinced, but we'll see. Sorry, I'm going to find out because we need to know the Two of Cups. Okay, this is good. I approve. So where they're actually vibing at when they come in to talk to you, there are mutual feelings. I feel like you guys, whatever feelings are still there are mutual. Like I said, they may have picked a different path and then regretted it, and they're kind of hoping they can go back and try with you. Eight of Wands. Okay, I feel like this person will want to talk. So they might be like a little, hesitant at first, or like a little reluctant to fully apologize potentially. This person wants to talk. Yeah, Four of Swords. They want to heal the situation. You might not be in communication with this person. They really want to talk to you. And the Six of Wands reversed, because I think a lot of things have not really panned out the way they wanted since they've been in separation. So don't be surprised if this person comes around and wants to, at the very least, apologize, make things right with you. If not, try again, because there's still some significant mutual feelings here. Or they still have feelings for you, at the very, very least, and they're hoping that you have it for them. You don't have to take that, but they are going to want to come in and talk to you this month. So a lot of emotions coming up. I'm wishing you guys luck with that. I'm wishing you guys, sorry this went on so long, but this is what we do here. But yeah, I'm wishing you guys a happy, healthy month ahead. Good luck with the rest of retrograde, and yeah, I hopefully will get the chance to read for you again soon. Take care, sweet peas. Bye.